Hi y'all, this is Kara, and I'm just going to do a quick share. This is a Midori style Fauxdori flow journal, whatever you want to call these, that I have been using for the last couple of years for super important events and things. Contacts, addresses, remembering birthdays, stuff like that. For the last couple of years. So I'm going to do a quick flip through of what it's like and where I sourced some of the materials from. So you're going to find throughout this journal I use Tim Holtz supplies or other random crafts like that. This particular leather I sourced from eBay. It was someone who owned a car dealership and was getting rid of the samples that they had for that year or however long they had those samples for. And it's such a nice, very soft leather. A little bit flimsy for the journal, but has survived so far pretty well. Feels nice even on the inside. Because I got so many of them in that stack, I made one for all of the family members that year, a couple of years ago. So back in the day, I didn't close off my pockets, but I'm not going to judge my crafts from back then. I did keep private all my contacts right there, but you can see on my contact sheet for my Midori, the way I have it set up, I created this on a spreadsheet. Contacts, name, address, phone, cell and home, email. Do they prefer to be contacted by text, cell, or home number, or their email? If they're with a particular company, like if it's a plumber or something, then I have that in there. When their birthday is, and how they like to be wished happy birthday. So again, more Tim Holtz paper, I think this is. If not, it's in that same style. The next section is my to-dos and do's and goals. And here, under do, it's, see this, watch this, read this, learn that, meet here. At first I was sorting it as thank and make, but ended up being a buy list and for the things I was making, because that actually worked out nicer. I'll flip through the next couple. This one is a to-do list, and when is it due? I put the month, the day, and the year, and what is gained by taking this particular action. And more pretty paper. It's so surprising that I didn't even embellish these papers, and I've just used it as an actual task journal or a quick note journal. More do's and to-dos, and you'll see that I sometimes embed a signature right next to another one. So I keep them stacked pretty high. This one, my mom was sick. It's good memory, but worth being in the center. Now this is what I meant earlier as it's a Midori notebook. I can take these things out, put them back in very easily, but I do stitch the books inside. In some cases, I'll stitch them pretty thick, like this one goes all the way to the cover. In some cases, I'll make tiny little books that I just slip in and out in different times. This is my learn page, and I have quite a few of these. Is don't forget to learn these things, to meet this person, thank that person, make this, do that, to see, watch, or read. And I use these quite a bit. I actually think this must be a new insert because it's pretty empty. So this Midori just grows with you. You slide something out when you're done with it, and you put another one in when you're ready. Oops. That's the back side of the contacts. And on the last page, that's a better view of the contacts in a white section. On the last page, I put the emergency kind of information, but I don't even fill it out myself. But I did that in case other family members might have wanted to have added that. And I attached an envelope There's some things in it. That's cute. Memories from my mom's house. A trip she took to my house that was at her house after we lost her. Okay, next signature. Back to the happier stuff. This I created was a weekly cleaning checklist, and I didn't actually mark on it, but I do reference it. And so again, it's so amazing how well these things hold up after so much touch. Monthly maintenance checklist inside of the house. And when you go to do this, I just slip out the page. So I guess it's aging a little bit just on the corners, but you'll see the weekly checklist. I never added to any of those on this particular book, but the monthly thing, checking those, I just go look at it and go to it. In organizing your life, this one I put in this page I put into everyone's notebook, and for this I actually use that part myself. The car maintenance checklist, I made that list up a couple of years ago when I made this original journal, and it's just what you should do every X amount of miles. But cars have different needs, but this is like the doing it before you really need to checklist. Spring maintenance checklist, more due pages, reminders to make things. And you can tell that I like the bullet journal style. Even write little thoughts. And this one's funny. Took vellum and made a pretty little envelope to carry my things. That's a picture from when I was in Paris. That's Key West. I have no idea where I got this little thing from, but I'm never going to bring myself to use it because it's just so cute. Okay, I'll probably use it someday on here. But that's why it's in this book. These are a clean set of to-dos. And you'll see that in this particular to-do, it says only includes objectives to further my happiness. Must have been in a mood when I was making that one. Then it's a list of actions and what your completion date is with a little checkbox. And for those of you new to bullet journaling, I took notes from someone else. I have no idea who. And made it from there. Made it upside down on purpose so it'd make me reference it. Okay, and this is the calendar section. And I'll flip really quick because my cookies are done.